Jared Lucas.
Audrey Lucas.
We've been married 4.5 years. We went over this
I thought it was 5. Feels
for the
long.
interview. Yep.
So I'm Ricky. This is Nicole Fry, and we've been married for 2.5 years.
Douglas Phillips.
I'm Taylor Phillips.
To be 11
been
years.
married, yeah.
11 years this year.
Friendship? I think like just a partner, a best friend in life. Hopefully a family.
Definitely like spending more like quality time together, but then also knowing that I'm gonna learn a lot more things about him when it's like just us, more like idiosyncrasies and things like that.
We both had good examples. Like my parents were married for
33 or 34 years.
when my dad died. Yeah, he
Yeah.
passed away. So 33 years, and your parents are still
My parents
married.
were married for 37 or 38 years, so we had really good examples, I think.
The
I
ex-
think-
the example was that it was not short term.
Yeah.
That was never an expectation. Rather, was that it was not a short term thing. This was not ever to be like that. So that was definitely what I thought.
I think, yeah, like a partnership, shared responsibilities.
Communication with a literal husband.
It's very clear God made man and woman to be different but compatible.
I think especially like the first year, like not living together or anything before we were married. Like there was a lot that we had to figure out that first year. And there was a lot of like little things with grocery shopping and like just the little things you have to realize how to communicate effectively.
Yeah, she had to start putting pictures of what she wanted on the grocery list.
Works so much better now.
But we both take the toothpaste out the exact same way. You got to start at the bottom and work your way up. There's people who just start in the middle, don't want to offend anybody, but that drives me crazy. Yeah, so I didn't know, but she does it correctly.
Probably the laundry. I mean, not sorting out, because I'm so like growing up with like my parents, like my mom was very like particular. So like we have bins for everything, we sort out everything, and he just throws it all in at once.
Having kids.
Yeah, kids are a big challenge. I mean, I think one of the big challenges of growing up with someone who I've now spent half my life with, and still I'm only 33 this year, is I grew up a lot with her.
Yeah.
And so the struggles we had were my coming of age problems, with her coming of age issues, things that you wouldn't have to deal with in a really serious relationship that you could just like handle on your own. Like things were like totally cool. And like, I think that things like that caused like some learning challenges for us that we just had to work through together.
For me, I think just spending more time together and figuring out, what she reacts to, what she doesn't react to, how she wants to be loved, and just kind of, still constantly learning since we're new at it. So definitely still learning each and every day, but just spending a lot more time together.
I think it takes like a lot of effort sometimes.
For me.
Like it's not as easy as you might think. It's not as like it doesn't just come naturally all the time. Like you have to really work at like dealing with another person and living in the same space and not always like having the same ideas or expectations, especially around like raising kids or I don't know, spending money.
I think just when you have the marriage connection, then you can be your true self. I mean, even when you're dating, like we dated for a while, we knew each other before we were married, but the second we got married, it was like, I don't know, because you have that commitment, there's no fear of abandonment or anything like that. So you can, I don't know, just knowing someone that's always going to be there is such a beautiful thing. Like God designed marriage so well.
I think one of the things we went over in premarital counseling in one of the books we read, I think it was The Meaning of Marriage, Tim Keller says the person you marry on day one is not going to be the same person a year later, not going to be the same person 5 years, 10 years down the road. So when you're dating, I think it's very much this trepidation of, oh my goodness, if it doesn't work out, one of us can go to greener pastures or whatever. When you're married, there's the commitment to and a choice every morning, I'm going to love this person no matter what. And that's such a deeper love than anything you experience in dating.